Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing swatches and review of the new BH Cosmetics Modern Neutrals Matte Palette. I think they already have like a neutral palette out, but this is the one that's completely matte. So I have tried this out the last couple of days that I have it. I've worked with several of these different rows, and I definitely think there's some pros and cons to this palette. What I like to do when I do like a review and swatches is go ahead and swatch them for you guys, and then I'll just do my review after. So how I'm going to swatch them is I'm just going to swatch one row at a time. Like I'll swatch this row, then move on to this one and this one and this one, and I'll just swatch them all down my arm so you guys can see. And then, like I said, I'll just do my review after. So if you guys would like to see the swatches and review, then just keep watching. Guys, so I hope that those swatches were helpful. So I want to get on to the review part of this. So first off, when I seen this, I love matte eyeshadow palettes, so I was super excited, and like I said, the moment it went live, I ordered it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the color range. I think that you have a great color range. You've got your warm neutral shades up here, you've got some more like just neutral ones, and then you've got some more cooler tones, and then you've got like some gray and kind of blue shades down here. So again, you have a really nice variety of shades to choose from. The first thing that I do want to mention is with this first row here, this is my favorite row. I think, again, they're just beautiful, beautiful warm shades. All of these blend really nicely, and they are super pigmented. And like I said, this row, amazing. I love it. This row is okay. I don't find that, like I said, it is as pigmented as this top row right here, and I don't know why. But then I get down to this third row, and it's really pigmented again. However, I do not like this last row at all. I find that I get a lot of fallout from the color. I find that when I try to blend them on the eyes and place them, they almost blend out to completely nothing, and then it just looks really, really patchy on my eyes. Like I said, it's just this row right here. The white is fine, but these like grays and blues and this really dark, almost black shade, like I said, blends out to nothing. I would keep trying to build up the color and build up the color, and it would just keep getting like patchier and just, like I said, like almost nothing on my eyes, blending out to nothing. But again, I have a combination of these two rows on my eyes today, and I do really, really love it. This, of course, is my favorite row. I love these last three shades right here, which I think is going to be a lot of everybody's favorite. But I really like it. The only downfall to like these shadows is they remind me of like the shadows from Morphe that comes in the palette. Those shadows do not last on my eyes like a very long time, like the Morphe ones don't. I find that they kind of remind me of like the Coastal Scents eyeshadows and Morphe eyeshadows that come already in the palette like these. I find that like don't last a really long time on my eyes, and I have that issue with this palette. However, when I go in with a primer, I can definitely tell I do get more wear from this palette. But as far as, you know, lasting the longest time, I don't think that they last as long as they could, I guess, or that they should. I do like it. I think that if you're someone who's really into like neutral eyeshadows, that this is a great, you know, palette to experiment with. Like I said, I'm not really liking this row down here at all, but I think that these three rows are really great. This is $12, I believe, on the BH Cosmetics website. But again, if you're someone who, you know, maybe doesn't want to like spend that much or $12, then there is like other affordable options. Or if you're looking for more like long wearing like matte shades, the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette is a really great one. It's $10. Those last forever on my eyes. They blend really nicely. And then Sonia Kashuk, she has a palette that's really similar, but it's like $20. I think you're better off like getting the e.l.f. one. But anyways, I do, like I said, like this palette. I think that the shades are beautiful. They blend really easy, all except for this last row. But they don't last as long on my eyes. But if the Morphe shadows that come in like the palettes like this kind of, except they're like black here, but you know what I'm talking about, like the 350 palette and or whatever, 35T, all of those, then, you know, if you don't have an issue with those lasting a long time on your eyes, then I would say that this is a nice palette to get, especially because this is like $12. I'm thinking theirs is like $22, so you're getting like half the price. But I do have hooded eyes, so sometimes it is hard for shadows to last on my eyes. I sometimes feel that's why the Morphe ones, and like I said, this one doesn't last as long as like my MAC eyeshadows or my Too Faced eyeshadows. and stuff like that. So definitely keep that into consideration. But if you love the Morphe shadows, then I would definitely recommend checking this one out. Because like I said, these are just beautiful, beautiful shades. And I think that they did, like I said, a really nice job picking out the shade range. Like I said, the only ones I don't like is this row right here. But I totally think for $12 and you're still getting these 3 rows that it's totally worth it. So if you guys have tried this palette out, let me know what you think. Or, you know, if you're on the fence about getting it and you decide to get it and you try it, again, just let me know what you think. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.